Hey everybody, I'm Brandon Lee with Funnel Amplified, and this is a overview of how we help you master social sales activities to hit your sales goal. I'm excited to show this with you. Okay, first of all, this is a little bit about me. I have been building content-oriented sales strategies since the late 90s. Yep, I know that makes me old. However, Funnel Amplified is actually a company that was designed around three previous companies that were all doing similar functionality. Just back in the old days, we did a lot of print and mail, and then we moved into email, and now we are a pure social selling platform. So, well, that's not what we want. So a lot of companies right now are struggling. Post COVID, work from home, buyers have changed. Just a lot of change going on during this digital transformation time, and a lot of companies are just uncertain what to do. I don't know what's going on in your specific company, of course, but I do know that there's been a drop in the efficiency or the value of cold calls. We all have caller ID. Ask yourself how many calls you answer when you don't know who's calling you. Most of us let those go to voicemail, and I'm assuming buyers are doing the same thing. So we spend a lot of time making voicemail calls with very few getting returned. We're also struggling a little bit with the efficacy of email. That cold email cadences, they're not quite producing like they did before. People spam filters, we're busy, we're deleting, we're not paying attention to anything new coming in. And buyers behave this way because they don't need to. When they're ready to go find information, they'll go find it. And so there's a lot of just deleted spam. So a lot of companies are going, what do we do? And I'm here to tell you that social selling or social based sales activities are a wonderful answer. Here's a case study. This is a company, we took 5 salespeople through a 6-month pilot. If you want to pause the video, I'm going to move through this quickly. Left side were their objectives. And with most of our customers, those are the same objectives, especially the one right in the middle: pipeline, growth, revenue, 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 revenue. Move over to the right. These are some of the results, and I want to move you into the middle one there especially. We generate 5.5 million of pipeline with them in 6 months, which was a 26% increase in qualified pipeline. And they did 3.3 million in actual revenue in that 6-month period, which was a 21.5% increase. This program has been showing and demonstrating very, very effective for our sales team customers. I am so sorry I keep doing that. Okay, so you are already, most likely, you have systems in place, you have a CRM, or you're using other sales-oriented tools for your calling, for your tasks, for your emails. You're logging your demos, your lunches, your meetings, all that's going in CRM or some other sales tool that probably then pushes it into CRM. We're not touching those. Use your existing systems. We come alongside that. So this is what we have found over the last several years. And so we've created it as the triangle of social selling success model. There are 3 key activities that successful social-based selling sales professionals do. One is grow their network, send out connection requests to targeted ideal customers or your prospective customers, or if you're in an ABM strategy, your named accounts, your geographic accounts, whatever it may be. The second thing is content sharing, thought leadership, being consistent, which means posting every day, social post, blog articles, articles inside of LinkedIn. If we are not sharing content, our connections, our network, they don't know who we are. They don't know what we think. They don't know what we know. We need to share content to stay top of mind and to grow influence with our connections. And the third point of the triangle is engagement. Very similar to the phone calls and the emails that go out. Those are designed to touch, to get in front of people, to be in their eyesight, to share information with them. Social engagement is the exact same thing. The only difference is it happens inside of LinkedIn or Twitter or Facebook or other social platforms. Now, I know what so many people are saying or thinking at this point. I don't have time for engagement. And what I want to share is you don't have time not to do it. If your phone calls are not producing for you the way they did before, let's communicate with people differently. If your emails are not producing the way they have before, let's look at some additional activities to see if we can supplement or replace low producing activities. Your social engagement and a system that we train is the way to do it. It is the backbone of this system. And when you look at our case studies, that is a big, big part of their success. So what we end up looking at is new digital-based KPIs. And these are all KPIs that we capture inside of our platform. We train our users how to do these activities in order to capture the data or do the activities, and our system captures the data. But we want to do things like how many target connection requests are you sending out per week, per month? What type of content are you sharing? How much engagement are you doing with other people? And what kind of engagement are you getting in either your LinkedIn or Twitter or other accounts and your content hubs, which come with our platform? And so, what are those digital conversations talking about? Where are you moving them? How many appointments are you setting? How much traffic does your social activity drive to your content hub? And we're capturing first party data, intent data, and we've got earned social media, which basically means people that click and engage with your social post. We can identify at the top, we can identify the company they're with. And as you go a little bit deeper, potentially with clicks, we can identify who the exact person is. So these are all the KPIs that we capture inside of FunnelAmplified. And then we automatically put into your CRM or your other sales tools via our API. So you don't have to take activities in FunnelAmplified, then go log into CRM and document it. Our system will do it automatically for you. Big bonus for salespeople, right? We hate logging our activity in CRM. So what we do is we enable your social selling success, and we do it in two ways. We have our FunnelAmplified platform that is a daily social selling activity cadence program. It basically, similar to your call list and your email cadences, tells you what to do every day, documents that you did it. Okay. Then we have the FunnelAmplified Social Selling Training Academy. We call it FAST, FunnelAmplified Social Selling Training Academy. This is where we have training, not just using the technology, but we go into social selling training. We can talk more details if you're interested, but we have two tiers. Every platform user has access to tier one, which is very heavy of training the technology and how to use it. And it's got a light touch into social selling strategy, techniques, and things like that. Then we also have our social selling boot camp that is a intensive, and then it goes throughout the entire year. So we never leave you. We're constantly helping, training, coaching, talking about new systems. As things change within LinkedIn, we're the first in there figuring it out, telling you what to do. But that we do have the more intensive boot camp that is a 8 to 12 week intensive. And then throughout the year, we're continue every week, new stuff coming at you. And then we have different modules. So let's say for your team, like, hey, Instagram is a big deal for us. We have modules in there that you can go self-direct or self-lead yourself through and deep dive into other topics. So let's take a look at the FunnelAmplified platform, what the technology provides for you. So if you remember the triangle, our social selling success model, we had at the top was connect. If you're not connected to people, you don't have network. Nobody knows who you are. They don't know, what you share. So we have to build our network in a very strategic way. So the connect module within FunnelAmplified is an automated tool for you to identify strategic people that you want to connect with. You can build in a cadence system that's going to automate your connection request going out. You're going to see, you've got summaries that you could see how many connection requests went out, how many received and connected, how many replied, and we capture all that data. We capture the replies, and we can then put that directly into your CRM. So when you have a new contact inside of LinkedIn, they may already be in your CRM, but once you connect with them in LinkedIn, if they reply and you send a message, we can capture that and put that immediately into CRM, so it's documented. So we have A/B testing to make, for you to be able to test your different messages around connection requests. And we do have a system that's very good for your ABM strategy with it. But it's a tool that will, here's how I use mine. Mine is designed to go from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. my local time, and it will send out a new connection request to a specific list that I choose about every 15 to 17 minutes. Now, why do I do this? Number one, because we want it to feel like a human is doing the work. Not only with LinkedIn and their technology, if you send them out like, boom, 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 you're going to get shut down and they are going to take it away. They may even shut down your account for you doing that type of stuff. So our technology is designed to replicate what a human would actually do. And yet we do have the technology that makes it super easy for you. I generally will spend about 15 minutes working on my Connect list. And once I have the messaging written that I like, I just use it over and over. Sometimes I will tweak it or edit it for specific groups. But I spend about 15 minutes a month. About 15 minutes a month to set it up. Monday through Saturday, it drips out and I get the data in real time. And I could actually go in, you'll see up here where it shows the inbox. You actually can see all your messages from LinkedIn or Sales Navigator pulled right into our platform. You can respond there. We have pre-written response messages that you could save. So you could just use a drop-down menu, go send that one and hit send. Makes it very convenient and saves you a bunch of time. Okay, let's move into the bottom left corner of the triangle, which is engage. And again, these are conversations just like emails. They're just like phone calls. They just happen to take place in the screen in front of you inside of LinkedIn or Facebook or Twitter or other social networks. So our platform will let you design a schedule. As an example, I have lists that will go in and say, I want to engage with them every 5 days. So it'll automatically pull up and tell me, hey, today, here's the list that you need to engage with. I happen to have mine designed around some company names, but you can also create lists by any name you want. You want to create a list of, directors of marketing in a certain state, anything like that. You could create the name of your list. You select which people you want in there. Once you have your list created, when it pops up, you'll hit launch, and it's going to open up all the people for you, take you directly to the post or the post activity. And again, these are things that we coach you through. We have great strategies and systems on how to do it, to get in their eyesight, to be able to stay top of mind. Some strategies around things of go engage with people, especially those in the C-suite or upper leadership of a company. Go engage with them 5, 6, 10, 15 times before you send the connection request. It dramatically increases a positive response rate or an acceptance rate. We talk through that. We train on that. But that's what the engage section module of FunnelAmplified leads you to do. The second piece of engage is what we call a buyer hub. Now, this is part of the larger personal content hub. Every FunnelAmplified user gets a personal content hub. It's a place where you can blog, you can share a bit about you, you can embed videos, You can even add things like PDFs from your company or videos. We even have the ability that you can have gated content if you want to use it for lead generation as well. But part of that is the ability to create what we call a content hub. And this is really, really super important for engaging with prospective customers. It is a one-to-one or a one to a few if there's a buying group of people you want to share it with, that you press a button, it spins up the buyer hub. You can choose which articles, PDFs, videos from your content library you would like to put for a specific person. We do have preset buttons too that you build in advance. You go this group of articles and puts it together. As you can see from this picture here, for the person you create it with, we got welcome. It'll be their name, or in this case, made it to a team. We pull in their logo. These are the different articles that were selected just for them. And then we do have the ability through our integrations with Loom and with Vidyard. And of course, you could even just take an embed code of a video off of YouTube if you wanted to do that. But you can embed a video on the page. So the idea is this page has all the information that you want to share with them, articles, PDFs, videos. Maybe you substitute it. I know a lot of our customers do this. They'll substitute this as for the follow-up email after a phone call. So instead of sending them an email that's this long, they'll send them an email that's, a small paragraph and says, here's a link to all the information that I said I would share with you. They click the link, they go to the hub. Now, the benefit for you, whenever they click the link, it's a unique link, it's trackable. You'll get a notification on our mobile app. You'll get a notification inside the web app. You can even get an email sent to you if you want. You'll know every time your prospective buyer clicks. You'll know which articles they read. You'll know how much time they spend on those articles. And we give a intent score, and we create a buyer intent category as well. So you get all that information in your fingertips. And of course, all of that goes right into your CRM, into your contact records or your deal records. Now we move into the content. As I say over and over again, if you are not sharing content, nobody knows you exist. If you're not sharing content, they're not hearing you. They don't know what you know, and they will forget who you are. So consistently sharing content. So we have a couple different tools that we can use for teams. Number one, with Amplify, a marketer, a sales support person, somebody in your content creation team can create social posts, pre-create them, put them into a social post library, and everybody on the team has access to them. So sometimes there's days where we all do this. I'm busy. Oh gosh, I don't know what to post today. You can go into the library, a pre-created post for your team, press the green button, it publishes into your personal accounts. You can also edit it, change the wording a little bit, say something personal, and then publish it. But it's a way to have a library to support your content creation, your social post creation. The other tool that we have for teams is, as sales professionals, if you create a post yourself that you like and you publish it into LinkedIn or wherever, and you want to share that with your team, go, hey, I created this. It's really awesome. I like it. I'm willing to share it with my team and let them use it as well. You check a box. It'll notify everybody on the team and say, hey, Brandon created this post. He's willing to share with you. Click here to review it. It's in your library, and everybody on the team can use that. One thing that some of our customers, our teams are doing is they will each take a day of the week or a day of the month that they're responsible for creating a post, and they create it that day. So example, you got 5 people on a team. Somebody takes Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have your day, you create a social post, share it with everyone else on the team. Everybody has a post Monday through Friday, but each individual only has to create one a week. Great way to share the load. Okay, the second step of content is what we call our content hub. Again, the one I showed you before was the buyer hub, and that is one to one or one to a few people. It's very specific to them. Think of your content hub as like your own personal blog site. Blogging is the foundation of an entire social selling program. Social post creation is the foundation of a social selling program. So what I mean by all that is content. You're going to get tired of hearing me say content, content, content. So with your content hub, think of it as a blog for you, co-branded with your company. So in this case, you'll notice that this is the article. Dave here is the content hub owner. His name, his title, ways that people can connect with him. And this is a blog that could be taken from your company blog and repurposed. And any marketers that are listening to this, I'm going to stop you for a quick second. The way our technology works is it does not hurt any of the page ranking or the Google Analytics of your original post. It actually benefits it through canonical tagging. Basically, we tell Google, we're going to reuse this article over here. We know it's not the original article. We're not trying to game the system. This is a reused version of the exact same article. And by doing that, what Google actually does is say, basically, thank you. And then any traffic that goes to the content hub actually will get applied to your original post. Any marketers out there that want to explore that a little bit more, let me know. I'll chat through that with you. For sales professionals, your content hub is a place where you can take the content from your company website that you want and put it on there. It's a place where you can write your own blog articles. I know that scares you. I promise when we train you, you're never going to be scared of creating content again. I promise. It's also a place we have tools to let you curate content. Curate is a great way of starting. Think of it as training wheels for content creation. Curating content is where you read an article and then you say something original about it. And we have a Chrome extension. We have a very simple tool to do it. It's actually one of my favorite things to train because it has the biggest benefit for sales professionals. And once you go through it, it's really super easy. So that is Funnel Amplified. We enable your team to successfully use social media to grow your pipeline, secure meetings, and win more deals. We do it with our platform and we do it with our training. And for those that are looking at it, I know it's a little bit more expensive, but our boot camps will change your sales career. It will. We do have a 30-day money guarantee on it as well. So you can try it, you get into it, you don't like it, we'll give you your money back. You got a free trial. Links wherever you're watching this video are going to be there. You can click, you can do a 14-day free trial. If you're a sales leader and you got teams of people, we can set you up on free trials that way as well, but you got to talk to us for a team worth of accounts. That's it, everybody. I am Brandon Lee, and I am the founder of Funnel Amplified, and I am passionate about equipping sales professionals to do their lives easier, but yet win more deals, grow their commissions, and be more successful. If I can help you or anyone on your team, here is my contact information. I will be glad to speak with you and explore this with you. If you go to my content hub, brandon.funnelamplified.com, there's buttons there where you can schedule a meeting with me or you can text me. I'm here. I want to serve you. And I hope that we can do that in the near future. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.